Hello friends, it is November 6th and we've had several frosts here in Northern Virginia. But I have one more plant that I want to show you that does really well in our zone. It might be invasive, but if you know how to handle this one, you will have true jams. So proceed with caution because this one could be a bit invasive in your area. So look up your local laws and see if you're able to plant it in your area. But this one produces a yam that is a true jam at the bottom, at the roots, but it also produces little aerial tubers that you can eat just like potatoes. So you can get two crops from this. You can get the little potatoes that I'll show you in a second, and then you can dig up the big roots at the bottom. And last year I grew this one right here and it produced a few of the aerial tubers, but I waited too long and they fell down and I never got to find them. So today I'm going to take them from the vine, and I'm also going to dig up this tuber at the bottom here, and hopefully, since I left it 2 years in the ground, now it's going to be big. So this right here is the aerial tubers that it produces, and here you go. You can eat this like potatoes. They're very starchy and delicious. I believe you have to cook this one in order for it to be edible, so don't eat it raw. So I harvested the little potatoes and here they are tiny. So what you can do is plant one of these in the ground and hopefully get some of the roots that are at the bottom that I'm about to dig out. It's gonna be a little hard to do this because I have to take away all of this. I have to follow the vine all the way down to figure out where it is. I believe this one is called Chinese yam and it's related to the Ñame. People call it Ñame in El Salvador. It's related to that, but it's not the same one. So the vine is right here and you can see it's totally dead over here. But if I look towards the bottom leaves are still alive. And this is what they look like when they are alive. It's like a little heart shape. Unfortunately, I ripped out the plant and now I don't know exactly where this tuber is. I know it's in this general vicinity, so I'm gonna start digging over here and see what I can find. I'm also trying to take as many of these little potatoes, the aerial potatoes, I'm trying to take them up from the ground, because if I leave them here, they're gonna turn into new plants and that's how it becomes a little invasive. So I'm trying to pick them up as much as I can right now. So I have been digging over here for a little bit and I just dug up the first yam. Here it is, very small. This must be a first year. So what happens is the little potatoes drop and then they become large tubers like this one. So last year I left two in place here and that's what I'm following down right now. But it looks like they used up all the energy to get back up. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get much of a harvest. So this is going to be a small harvest, I believe. I can see the tuber is down here and I'm gonna be as careful as I can be to dig it out and see what happens. Okay, my friends, I've been digging for about 20 minutes and I've already spent more calories than I'm gonna get out of this hole. But look how deep this is already. It's like 5 inches deep and it keeps getting thicker as it goes deeper. So I'm gonna keep digging and see if I can get to the bottom of this. So far I've dug out these huge pieces and they broke at the midsection and it keeps going deeper and deeper. So I think this would be a huge valuable crop if I could get it in a spot that was a bit more easy to dig out. So what I might do is I might leave this hole like this and fill it up with some sand so that when I dig these out next year, it's gonna be a huge root. I still have to try it and eat it, but I think it's gonna be tasty. This is a true yam that is hardy to zone 7A. Actually, I've seen some guys growing this in Boston, Massachusetts. So, man, this is really cool. Last year, my little tuber was quite small, but what I did is I put that back into the ground, and then this year, it really wanted to grow. I have one more on that fence over there. I'm going to dig that one out tomorrow because I am tired already of digging. That hole is about 1.5 feet deep already, and there was roots all the way around this, and it was really hard to dig, but this is so cool. Check it out. Please like this video because I am digging and burning a lot of calories to dig this hole, but
I am trying to bring you cold hardy vegetables that you can grow in Zone 7A that you might have not thought of. So I hope you have seen my videos about growing chayotes, growing taro, growing ginger, and now a perennial tuber that can give you a lot of starch.